Well, well. The old man never sleeps. Doesn't he even freaking sleep? No, I don't. I never sleep. 2 or 3 hours in a 24-hour period. If I sleep 6 hours in a 24. Oh, hey, bro. Oh, man. How are you? Good to hear. I was thinking about you a couple of days ago. How you doing, bro? Hope you're well. Today's been a trying day. My cat, um, Scooter, the orange and white cat, passed away, and we did a ceremony for him. Yeah, man. So I'm kind of grieving for him. It was quite magical. You'd have to go back and check it out. I have a short little video of that. So other than that, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Scooter has been. I made a mistake. I didn't realize when you. Uh, yeah, man, it's bad. It's bad, but I'll be fine. I did what I felt like I needed to do. The neighbor texted me when I got back from the lake and said, "Your cat is over here, and he's dead." And so I went over there, and yeah, it was Scooter. So yeah, he's been sick, and I've been putting healing on him, and he finally, I think, last night or the night before, he kind of sluggish. He didn't come inside, but I appreciate it, brother. I really do. I really appreciate that. So other than that, things are going fantastic. Haven't had much time to work on the old Arr, saber slub, but I'm excited. I did. I don't know if you know. I did do my gig last Wednesday, and it was fantastic, man. And I did take the. I took the old saber. I mentioned it to the folks. It was a birthday for a young lady. I appreciate that, brother. Shiver me timbers. So she's 30 years old on April Fool's Day. Sweet young lady, and the gentleman, he saw me, playing the electric a few weeks ago, and we got to talking, and he asked me, if I could do her birthday party, and I said sure. So I got 10 other gigs. I got the next one will be May 17th. So I'm freaking all excited, and I'm going to be building two electric guitars for someone else. So I'll be wrapping yours up first, though. But I'm all excited about that. So I'm moving, and things are going quite well. Uh, Ar, oh, she is a sweet young lady. She is. But they're like they're I would say they're elite. They're very elite, but they're not stuffy. They're really decent people, and I really enjoyed it. And boy, did I play the guitar! But it crapped out. I was playing with four strings and the one pickup, and it sounded great. However, there are other musicians there, and one guy, there are other lead guitarists there, right? Because he said, yeah, there'll be other musicians. I didn't realize there were 17 fucking lead guitarists there. So it's like it crapped out. It's like these guys are holding up their fucking. Hey, you want mine? So this one guy, he had a blingy 12 string, right? I said, yeah. Do you mind if I tune? Oh, go ahead. I'll never change it. So I started to show out by I deliberately do it. I do 30 seconds of total silence, right? And everyone was like, "What the fuck is going on?" They're like, "Yeah, yeah." You're like, "Well, yeah, And then the guy that hired me, he's not rude. He said, "Yeah, come on, Al. Come on." So I pulled a quarter out of my pocket. And I said, "Boys," I says, "once you go quarter, you won't be shorter no more." And they're like, "Oh yeah, right. Put it back in your pocket." And I started playing. It was like there was total silence. I started playing, and then I got the 12 string. Holy shit! Man, I tell you, shit, yeah. Oh, it was. This is the first time. Stopped drinking 4 months ago. All my creativity is coming back. So hell yeah. So before I went out, I stopped in Folkestone at the little restaurant up there. So yeah, it's called Okie Finoki Restaurant, and they got really good food, a buffet. So and I met a couple of nice young ladies there. But yeah, the old man is ready to go. Ho ho ho, yo ho, shimmer me timbers. Oh, there, matey, hoist it up there. So I rested here, and we had a ceremony for Scoot. But so how things go with you, bro? Hopefully well. Hopefully things. You said you had some issues with the vet and the kitty cats. Yeah. Hoist the sails. Oh, shiver me balls. That's why Scooter. I didn't realize we had his balls removed and his hormones changed. He started gaining weight and he was sick all the time. And he only lasted 6 years, and we took care of him quite well. But yeah, oh, so yeah, that's what's going on in my world, bro. Hopefully, it's been good for you. Um, yeah, hopefully. I didn't get a chance, so with all the excitement, it hooked to. I don't know how the stream is. I don't have the Wi-Fi even. I took the Wi-Fi out in the lake, and freaking alligator all over the place, brother. Oh, I wouldn't want him to take me. Oh, not gonna take me, old cannonballs. Hell no. But yeah, so it's been pretty good. Uh, oh, great, beautiful, beautiful. You're the only one here, man. I don't. I guess what's happening. I had a real good clear stream out in the lake, but no one was aboard. I'm thinking what I was told is a couple of dudes were saying that all of a sudden the screen would go black and it would be like the triangle, the yellow triangle, and then they would just finally just get off of there. So I don't know. I have no idea. YouTube is they're not a very good venue to do stuff. Being serious. Well, let's see. What am I gonna do? Yeah, I don't know. To be honest with you. Um, so usually I have more mateys aboard the old ship, but they abandoned the ship. So yeah, probably some kind of weird glitch because I've got Wi-Fi and now out in the lake it was crystal clear. Um, what's the weekend? Let's see. Um, well, I'm doing a garage sale with a friend of mine. Known him for probably about 10 years, and pretty decent older guy. He's like 80 years old, and he's like a father to me. Really decent dude. But he's cranky. And I guess when you're 80 years old, uh, you have a right to be cranky. So, so I'm going to do that today, or I mean tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow morning, and that'll give me the opportunity. He's got antique stuff. I guess you into antiques. You like antiques? Arr. Yeah, man. Um, so yeah, he's got all kinds of antiques and stuff, and I've already got some of the stuff, and so yeah, he's got shit. You wouldn't. I mean, he's got stuff that's 50, 60 years old. He's been in the business, putting buildings up, steel buildings for years. So he's got the old egg beater drills, which is cool. So I'll just be working. It's not for money. It's just for some of that stuff he has. To me, it's worth a hell of a lot more money. Yeah. So I'll one day. Well, I'm gonna do. I can't do it. I can't. He values his privacy, so I cannot show. But I will. I can show some of the stuff. Go ahead and post some videos, and I will. I will. I'll show the old booty. Arr. Yeah, man. Uh, Yeah. So Cheech. I mean, Scoot passed away, and also the chickens they passed away. So, but apparently they picked up some kind of bacteria from the ground. So yeah, man. Arr, pirates howl. Arr, hee ho ho hum. Oh, up the old kahum hum. Oh, here you go, darling. Oh, she'll take it anyway. She'll take it. Yeah, they did. Yeah, it is. And Cheech loved the chickens. Those were his little mates. Once um, I reconfigured his thinking, they were he just when he would watch them out there during the day, would not let the other cats go near them. It was. I got videos of it. I'll have to post some of those videos. So yeah, I stubbed my old toe on something, so I'm gonna have to doctor that up. It's raging. I don't know what I did, but I'll take some clove oil and oregano oil, and it's painful, but it takes care of it. It's better to have that than have the toe. You have to cut my toe off with the old troll, say it's later. By the way, I've been fucking around with that thing, man. I got videos. I took a vacuum cleaner that pissed me off. I destroyed a vacuum cleaner with it. That thing, man. I am over. I am really. Oh, I'm right. I'm right. So the old troll slayer slash guitar. That thing's bad. It chops shit. When you hit concrete, it does not even. I've got the damn blade so sharp. Um, but after I slashed the shit out of it, I went ahead and put it back together what I could, and it makes a great. It grades the sand out there. You put it on the sand, and it makes a nice little smooth. I'm always coming up with this shit. You never know what the pirate here is gonna build, matey. You just never know. So yeah, it's been good. It's been other than scoot passing. It's been good, but I kind of knew it was coming because the last time I took him to the vet, that he had some congenital things that he was born with, and he probably wouldn't last. Wouldn't probably last more than. And that's what a couple of years ago. At that time, the vet said about 4 or 5 years, but he didn't even last that long. But however, he was a good cat, a lot of good energy. Yeah, man. You just never know, man. I'm always just I'm tapped into my creative side, and I'm totally getting rid of all the negative shit in my life, and so yeah, it's exciting. I got a storage unit, 10 by 10. I'm moving stuff there, and the new owner, I'll be talking to him. Probably be able to stay here for a few months by just working on uh, this mobile home needs a lot of work, and it's 3 years of drinking. Um, it's like uh, I've totally wasted so much time, so I'm just trying to get those years back. And yeah, I appreciate that, bro. Hey, Logan. Yeah, man. Good to have you aboard. Captain. I mean, my first mate. Oh, Logan. How's it going, bro? Yeah, man. Yeah, it was a magical. We did I cremated him in the kiln back there, and it was magical. I put cedar wood, I put lighter wood, I put they call pine. It's kind of like a pine uh, caramelized. It's very flammable. It burns very fast. And when I lit that first time I lit it, it didn't do anything. The second time I lit it, it went woof. I mean, it was something else. It was just something else. It was like out of this world. So yeah, that was good. That was good there. So yeah, nice to have you guys aboard the old ship. So we're moving forward. The plan is to have the ceremony for my now. Scoot's ashes are going to be out there at the lake with my son Andrew. Um, oh, you like that, bro? Cool, Cool. That was awesome. I didn't expect that. It's like, whoa, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, what do you think? You saw it too, Cooler? You see, this is my spirituality. I just I've kicked it in overdrive. So, and our channel is about love, peace, joy, and harmony. We don't have time for trolls. Ah, off at the fucker's head. But Captain, we need him to get up in the crow's nest. Ah, the hell, off with his head. I'll get up there in the crow's nest. Yeah, man. Uh, so I've got a little detoured with just being waking up from all the time, alcohol and everything. I got a little man detoured a little bit. Now it's like, well, I need to get a decent woman, but they're hard to find, man. So I'm not I'm gonna focus on what I gotta focus on my life. I don't have time for distractions. So far it's been nappy, lazy women, and I don't need to, that's the last thing I need. Arr! With no trolls. Arr! Who wants to be a troll? How's it going, Boston Mike? How's it going, bro? Yeah, man. Yeah, we keep pushing forward, man. Oh, arr, shiver me timbers. Darn right. So it's been a good day today. It's been trying, losing the kitty cat, but that I've had for a while. But so I'm moving on from that. But yeah, women today, man. I don't know if you guys have noticed. There's not too many decent women to pick through. Um, they're just so lazy and you know. Arr, shiver me timber. Walk the plank, I say. Trolls alive, off with their head. Arr. Appreciate that. Thank you so much, Boston. Appreciate that, brother. Yeah, I've had the cat for like 6 years, and I knew that he was, it was time. The vet said he wouldn't last very long, and he had some birth defects, and but he was a good cat. He was a good cat, very good cat. So, but it was time for him to go, and so he wouldn't come in the other night, and then the neighbor texted when I got back from the lake. The neighbor was kind enough; they knew I was at the lake, so they waited till I got home and they said, Moose, your cat is over here. He's passed away. And at first I knew it wasn't Cheech because Cheech was inside with me. Um, so between cryptids, extraterrestrials, and all this other shit happening, and damn freaking oh man, men posing to be women, like oh my god, that hit me pretty hard. I thought there was that hit me. Okay, brother. Hey, good. Thanks for coming, saying hello, and hell yeah. All right, all right. North Carolina, back to New York. Cool. North Carolina, that's some pretty country up there, bro. Yeah, hell yeah. That's some really, really good country. Yeah, man. So you have a safe trip, brother. Until the next time, same place, same wacko, weird, who knows what I'm going to do station. Oh, darn right. Um, that's one of the best places I've been is in North Carolina. Got a friend that has an eco retreat, and I'll be going back up there, Barnardsville, North Carolina, Mandela Springs. Yeah, and probably the most interesting time is when they have summer solstice. Hot women walk around with no clothes on, and I didn't expect that. They were saying about summer solstice. Then Rob said, "Well, clothes are optional." Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, man. All right, bro. Well, God bless you too, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, not all the time. It's just when they have the spring and summer solstice. But a lot of them beautiful young ladies from Asheville show up, and they forget to bring their clothes, which is and they'll walk up the side of the mountain, and you go up there for a walk, and it's like it's like what the fuck? It's nothing sexual, but it can be. I mean, I guess it's kind of like celebrating, but it's kind of like they're showing their goods off, and men walk around too. It's like, and the dudes just like, you know, they're at attention, attention. It's not hanging; it's sticking out. It's like so. You got the women like, oh yeah, one hit. Oh man, shit, yeah. So you got to if you're ever up in that area, go stop by Mandela Springs. He has a chocolate factory. We call him Willy Wonka. Yeah, or actually Robbie Wonka. His name is Rob. Robbie Wonka Chocolate Factory. So hell yeah. So I'm gonna drink some water. I'm in a slight water deficit. I've been drinking too many energy drinks, and so we'll drink some water here. And yeah, I used to be able to drink up water hanging upside down. I'm dead serious. I probably could. I probably could do it. Um, uh, oh shit, yeah. That's where I'll be up there, in probably June and July. I'm going to Cherokee for the celebration July 4th and get to know some of my Cherokee brothers and sisters. And I'm kind of thinking that I'm going to find a beautiful young Cherokee lady up there. I hope so, because yeah, man. I'll have to try that. Not now, but I can drink it. I can take it lying down. So that's what I told her. Standing up or upside down. In fact, my alias is Ben Dover. I say, baby, my name is Ben Dover. Bend over, bitch. Take it like a man. Shit, I come up with. I don't know where I come up with this stuff. But I'm glad I got especially younger dudes. I'm glad that I'm a mentor, but sometimes I'm mental though. But yeah, so I'll be up there then. So any of you guys that want to mosey on there to Mandela Springs, please. Arr, oh, now we're in trouble, man. Damn cooler chase is laughing his ass off, bouncing everywhere through the universe, and landed on someone else's ass. My ass landed on who knows whose ass. You fell into that one, bro. You should know better not to say laughing my ass off. Well, I appreciate. Yes, Um, in fact, that's the reason why this son of this fucking damn predator that they probably picked him up. He was posing to be two young ladies, a mother and daughter. But I'm not going to go in detail with that. Uh, so I went ahead. I've got a friend that's a private investigator because I saw, oh, this shit, man, this motherfucker is fucking with us. So why don't I go ahead and literally from a distance knock on this motherfucker's door? So I'm thinking the local Australian authorities took care of that because this fucker was, shall I say, it's pretty bad when a man poses to be a woman to romantically lure men in for monetary gain. Basically, that's what he's doing. So that's sad. So yeah, we got to protect the young guys, man. We can't, because and we're all really young at heart, but especially younger dudes, we got to protect them. And man, I tell you, man, I tell you. Ooh. So yeah, it's just been just all kinds of things just materializing here in a good way. Yeah, like a fisherman. Yeah, exactly. Um, and in fact, he had me going. I thought, in fact, at the time, I don't know if you were bored. You were bored to stream there, maybe, but oh, so we're doing a stream, and Conscious says, "Hey, listen, I know." It says, "Alan, stop. I know this. This is a troll. This is a troll that's you know posing to be something or whatever." And he was right. He was right. And yeah, so yeah, Conscious. I zipped him off the channel because I thought. And but then I found out after emailing this, this wasn't a fucking woman. So I called my bud and I said, "Would you go ahead and check this out?" And his normal just startup retainer fee is $500 for anything, and he refused because he this is what he does for free. He helps law enforcement catch these motherfuckers. There's these predators going after children. They're going after the elderly, and unfortunately, us younger men are really getting hit hard. So we will be taking them motherfuckers down big time, big time. So I haven't seen. Yeah, damn right. Yeah, I've known him for about 30 years. And cool dude. And so yeah, he lives in Minnesota, and so yeah, uh, not near Minneapolis, not there, but somewhere else. But he's feeling, all that shit that went on there. Um, that's pretty sad. We're federal agents, fucking, they swore oaths to protect people, and they're killing and beating the shit out of American citizens. You know, they wouldn't. In my little town here in McClenny, if they did that shit, the local law enforcement would kick their fucking ass right out of town in a heartbeat. They don't fuck around. These boys here, these local law enforcement, they don't fuck around. There are some country fucking big boys that do not fuck around. They'll be your best friend, but you get on the wrong side of the law, oh, you're done. You're done. But yeah, oh, it is. It is sad stuff. It is sad stuff. However, we move forward, and we can only handle. Like, I don't watch the news. If I do watch the news, it's just a quick recap, and it's drool. It's slanted, Um, but old Trump, he's fucking up messing with Iran. He's fucking up. He doesn't realize they've been around for thousands of years. And mind you, I look at it this way: what's happening in the Middle East, they're all guilty of terrorism. They're all guilty of terrorism. Not one is better than the other. It's gone on for thousands of years. You got my goat, and you guys blow you up. It's about this. Fucking, it all started with the goat. You fucked my goat. Oh no 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 la 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 la. Oh la la la. It's like let me get a fucking break. Oh man, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate the hell out of that. So I haven't done anything more to the Troll Slayer, but I will. Before I even start on the other guitars, I'm gonna go ahead and finish yours, and I'm looking forward to it, man. I went ahead and ordered the kit, the pickups, and all the shit to it, and so like I said, it's gonna have six strings on each side, be 12 string, and man, I can't wait to play that some bitch. So I think I'm gonna work on it a little bit tomorrow when I get back from the garage sale. That ought to be interesting. I love working on that, man. So yeah, I appreciate that. When I get done with it, you won't be disappointed. I guarantee you. The man that I built the Lord of the Rings scimitar sword, he was not disappointed. In fact, he was looking at me like I thought he was. He said, "Holy fucking shit!" He said, "I didn't expect this," and I thought he didn't like it. He said, "I love your creativity." So he's out there just cutting. He's cutting squashes and pumpkins and watermelons. He's just having a great time with it. Yeah, brother, you won't be. Imagine having something. You're on stage playing the guitar, and you got to chase. You know, they jump the stage. You show them that motherfucker. It's like, you want to see my bling? I gotta say, it's never a dull moment. That's probably why most women they steer clear of me, because I'm too fucking intense. I'm too intense for any woman. Yeah, I'd say, man, it's fucked up. There's no woman alive that can keep up with this old guy. No fucking woman alive. There are a couple ladies that I've been communicating, calling, and doing this and doing the video stuff, and they seem to be pretty cool. Um, but one's way to fuck up there in Canada, the other one's down there in New Zealand. Um, but it's cool. It's interesting. So the one in New Zealand wants to come up here to the United States, and supposedly she wants to go. We're going to go on a road trip and do paranormal stuff, which I'm into big time. Ain't no man alive can drink water upside down like this motherfucker. I did that back when I was doing CrossFit. I'll do it. And maybe some beautiful young lady said, "Well, if that motherfucker can drink water upside down, imagine what he can do. That bastard to go on all night long. She'll be so fucking sore that a band-aid on that thing won't help. Damn, she'll be walking bow-legged in there. Oh, yeah, hell yeah. I've got to go ahead and start practicing. I think I can do it right now, but problem is getting 240 pounds. I've got a lot of work to do. I have weakened myself from alcohol, for the past 3 years. So I'm getting there. It's taking some time, but yeah, I'm getting there. Oh man. Uh, yeah, man. Um, so we just try to keep magic in our lives, right? It did. And now I can't even get around it. I don't think about it because I reset myself spiritually. I don't ever want to fucking drink. And I made a mistake of I went to the emergency room because I blew out my hip again, and he prescribed tramadol. Right. Well, at first I heard a little voice. Well, don't do it. But then I was in a lot of pain, so I got it. I took over like 4 or 5 hours. I took two. Right. Yeah, it helped a little bit, but the side effect the next morning, I felt like I drank like two 12 packs. It was terrible, man. Yeah, it does. On the other hand, they say that heavy drinkers, when they stop for some reason, the process of regeneration, they actually live longer in the long run, which that doesn't necessarily mean it's a good thing to drink heavy and then stop, but some people have never started drinking. There's a friend who lives a couple of trailers down here that is intensely always busy. All his relatives drank, and yeah, it is incredible. He never drank, and this guy is sharp. He's always working. Yeah, um, and it goes with drugs and also toxicity. People that are toxic. If you're around, people that are toxic, and then all of a sudden you stop, and then you got beautiful people in your life, you live longer. You do. But imagine if you didn't, if you stayed with those fucking people, it would be just crazy. It'd be just not good. And I've been around way too many, but I was not evolved spiritually like I am now, and I'm always learning. Bro, I'm always freaking learning spirituality to increase it to and and to do that you have to test your physicalities. Like I put myself through intense physical pain, uh, not because I want to hurt myself. Making my immune system right. You know, and most men don't do that. They should. Because you got some either a mangina that's around. Oh, you shouldn't do that. You listen to that bastard that says, "Oh, I tolerate you." You know, fuck you. If you don't celebrate me, fuck them. Yep, I do all the time. Well, I spent 1 year in order to get fit and ready for Blackwater before they were Blackwater. This was like in the '80s. 10 years before that they actually started in '97. Before Eric started it up and Al started it up. But it's like I never met Al, but I met Eric twice, and he's a very beautiful. And I don't know if he's alive or not. He may still be, but really good man. But don't fuck with him. When he came to the basic training ground, and it's 2 weeks with basic training with Blackwater. That was it. Now they're no longer. They're in some other company. Nothing to do with Eric, but they weren't liked by local armed forces, and God bless these guys though in the regular armed forces. They weren't liked because they didn't have to fucking answer to anyone. They'd go in there, get the fucking job done, and didn't worry about shit. Of course, they were always conscientious of collateral. Uh, the last thing they want to do is kill children and hurt children by accident. Yeah, yeah. Um, so Blackwater would go. But I worked from a subsidiary here in the United States. Pretty much everyone else was over in Afghanistan and in the Middle East, other parts of the Middle East and Europe. I did, surveillance. It's all declassified, but you know, you could pick it up on the No Such Agency website if you know what to look for. But it's not going to go in detail. No names are mentioned, no specifics. They don't even get close. You'll never figure it out. A lot of it's still deciphered and or it's encrypted. I can decipher stuff that's back then. Now, today, I can't even touch it, dude, because AI it encrypts shit that there's no fucking way a human being is going to figure it out because it's way complicated. Um, yeah, Blackwater was one of the most baddest agencies. Yeah, unbelievable. Uh, and it's interesting is the shit they gave me when I did. They set me up. I'll just put it this way. I had a lawn service. They set me up with a lawn service, right? And I was just a regular Joe Blow running a lawn service. They set me up with fucking a digital recorder back in the '80s, a digital fucking video camera in the fucking '80s. Shit that was so small. They set me up with a thermos, right? A water thermos on the bottom of it was a digital sound recorder that could record sound for freaking days. And I would deliberately was told to leave it there. And these were people from Middle Eastern descent that were fucking terrorists or associated with terrorism. So I'd leave it there, and Habib he'd bring it inside. That was the worst fucking thing he could do. So they were saying all kinds of things, Aramaic, Arabic, and all kinds of shit. And yeah, so I didn't serve my country with typical armed forces, but I did serve my country in another way, and proud to have done so. And my heart goes out to all the men and women in the regular armed forces. Have the utmost respect. Uh, so we were very, being an agent for Blackwater, you're very confident. However, you are you're also very humble. You have to be humble. Um, You have to eat humble pie. In fact, you're trained to eat humble pie every fucking second. When they put you like pava or pepper gel is probably the pava gel is probably it's a mixture of powder with the gel. When it gets in your eyes, it's like dying. Literally, you can't breathe. It gets in your throat, down in your sinus cavities, and then plus to boot, guess what they're doing? They're putting you in a fucking room filled with fucking smoke. And 99% of guys couldn't cut it. But that doesn't mean they were out of Blackwater. They were just in a different subsidiary. Um, yeah, I got all kinds of stories, man. Now some of them obviously I can't tell you, but some of them that have been declassified, yeah, shit, I could tell you, but not specifically. I can't tell you any more than what's on the website. That's it. I will not, because I'm not gonna fucking. I cannot fuck my country. You know, I can't compromise my country. There's no fucking way, especially in these days and times. Because believe it or not, with AI is looking for people like me just say the wrong fucking thing and pick it up. And if you don't think YouTube or other Google services is listening, or shall I say, if you don't think the NSA, the CIA, other government agencies, oh, the secret services, you don't even, most people don't realize the secret service when they're not when they're twiddling their thumbs, they're doing all kinds of shit in the background. Them guys have nothing to do. Well, guess what? They're putting to work. That's the agency you really got to watch. They don't fuck around. If you say one fucking wrong word on social media, uh, the first thing that will happen, your bank account will be it's gone. Your social security number will be gone. All your information, you will disappear. You'll be wondering what the fuck happened, because you fucked up. You compromised our country in a very bad way. If you say, you know, if you use the word assassination and use it with, you know what I mean. I won't. You if you put those two keywords together, you're already in the danger. You put another word, someone's going to come picking your ass up, and it's not going to be plat. You'll lose all your rights. Uh, so these morons out there spouting this shit about our president and adding other things. You know, I don't necessarily agree with our president, but I respect the office of the presidency, and believe me, we can have someone much worse. But people don't realize these young trolls, these kids saying this shit, they have a one-way ticket to fucking prison, a federal prison. And some of them guess what? They get to go to Guantanamo Bay. Oh yeah, baby, Guantanamo Bay. I could tell you some fucking stories about that place. That's a very unpleasant place in Cuba. You know where you know where it is, cooler. But you know, we could talk about this, but I'm not going to cross the line, compromise our country. Hell no. And sometimes I'll mix it with a little bit of joking and to lace it with joking. That way to protect my ass. Where that way the AI, oh, he's just joking. However, if you hit those three keywords, you're fucked. The one is bad. The second is real bad. But you hit the third one, you're done. Your bank account will cease to exist. Your social security number will cease to exist. All your information, everything will just cease. You will be like erased, literally erased. You'll be wondering like, what the fuck happened here? And then, if you really outdone yourself, there'll be two Secret Service agents at your fucking door. Actually, don't even do that. They come into your home. They drag your ass out of bed. They gag you, blindfold you, and guess what? You're fucked for the rest of your life. You probably won't see the light of day. So these kids that are doing this shit, it doesn't matter if they're a minor. If you try to do it in China, if the adolescents try to, they don't. Like in China, or you do it in Israel, the Mossad will, or the I'm having a brain fart. The ATM, you know what I'm talking about. Israeli forces, they'll come and they don't fuck around. You'll never even say one word wrong in North Korea. You're done even if you fucking look like you're unhappy in North Korea. Um, so it's really yeah, AI. Oh shit, it's intense. And AI, I would say the next year will have the ability to make decisions whether to take your ass out to make it look like an accident. They'll either poison you. They will know. This is how AI is. It will know they go by a pattern of where you pick up your food. It will lace it with certain poisons that are undetectable, and it'll look like a heart attack or a stroke, and you'll be done. It's that fucking. Uh, yep, they do. Don't fuck around with Kim. Um, don't fuck around with Kim. He's you know, who am I to judge? Yeah, they're interesting, okay. But who am I to judge people of different cultures? You know, yeah, it's fucked up, okay, but that's their culture. That's what they've done for freaking years and years and years, and they're not going to change. Iran, heck, the Allens, they came out of Iran, and I don't know why I'm not associated. I'm not. I don't have any. My genetics doesn't go to the Allens, but the Allens, if you research, and yes, it's Alans. The Alans were badass. Their weaponry was way ahead. They invaded Rome and kicked their fucking ass. Went in there stealthy and kicked the Roman soldiers' ass, literally, and took what they wanted and left. And there were nomads. And if you fuck with the Allens, believe me, if you fuck with the Allen right here, you're done. Very loving people though. But yeah, hell yeah. So it's an interesting world, man. It's a very interesting world. So I'm hoping to be. I think I'll be able to stay here for a while longer and keep it as like I want to stay close to my son and my daughter who live in this. Snake in my boots and I don't care. Snake in my boots and I don't care. Oh no. I appreciate Cooler Tape. I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, but that's man, that's the way you should. I'm glad that I'm a mentor to you guys, and I don't want you ever to be disrespected by anyone. Not even, don't even disrespect your own fucking ass. If you disrespect your own ass, I'll beat the living shit out of you. All right, bro. Thank you so much for being here. It really was a pleasure talking to you, and hell yeah, love, peace, and joy to you, bro. Till next time. And we got Snake in my boots, and I don't care. Big guy with a cowboy hat has got snakes in his boots too. You know, I'm gonna have to play that song, the electric guitar. Snake in my boots, and I don't care. How's it going, Snake? Hope you're doing well, bro. It's been a interesting day. Scooter passed away, and we did a ceremony. You'll see it on the one of the shorts. Did a ceremony. It was quite interesting. It was very interesting, to say the least. It was like off the chart interesting. So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna go over to a friend's and do a garage sale, and thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Yeah, Scooter was quite a cat, and he had some birth defects, and the vet said a couple of years ago he probably wouldn't make it, maybe it's 3 or 4 years, but he didn't even make it that far. I mean, he didn't make it. Well, let's see. Yeah, he did. He did. It's 26, and that was 24. Damn, time flies, man. Can't believe that I made it to 64, man. I never thought I would. Um, be honest with you, Snake. One of the other guys, hey, Snake, hey, we're a bunch of weirdos in a good way, huh? We are. So haven't seen Michael today. I saw a little bit of Lee. So I have a 10 by 10 storage unit, and gonna be loading that sucker with stuff I don't use. My more of my you know valuable stuff. So yeah, so that's what we're doing here. Oh yeah, man. It's been an interesting day today, to say the least. It has been. It's almost 12 a.m. Yeah. So I'll be wrapping it up in a little bit. I mean, now, but in a little bit. Okay, I appreciate that. So we'll just shut it down, bro. Hell yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys who just pop up and say hello and or in the background and listen with your earbuds and stuff. And I appreciate that. You guys always got my six, and that's a good thing. You just never know, and you can. It's interesting. All right, brother. Hey, love, peace, and joy. Till the next time. See you guys.